What's up, Seth? Hello, Sherry. Hello, Nicole. Greetings and welcome to JTH Construction Studio Live. Porch time. What's up? How are you guys doing? What's up, Odie? How are you guys doing tonight? I hadn't been on for a few days. I wanted to pop on here, go over a few things that we got coming up, and talk about weather and what have you, and who knows whatever else you guys want to talk about. But welcome to winter, huh? We have been lucky thus far, and looks like it's going to hit us in the mouth over the next few days. What's up, Joan? Hello, Karma. I pay attention to Zach. Zach's saying less than an inch south of Indy, and totals keep going up as further north you go, of course. I've seen some. Hello, Jeff. I've seen some saying heavier amounts down here. It all could change. Right. Where's that global warming at when we need it? I don't know. I pay attention to Zach. Zach's one thing about Zach. The guy's on it. He's a vet. He's active duty. He's honest. If he's wrong, he's going to tell you he's wrong. If he's wrong, he's going to tell you why he's wrong and what the direction they went. And that's what I like about him. He's no BS. He doesn't sugarcoat it. He's going to say A, B, and C. This is why we said what we said. Here's why. And I like that. And more often than not, he's been right. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, sir? So, hello, Dana. Hello, Wendy. So, I stick with what Zach says, right, wrong, or indifferent. And if you'd have been involved on this end when the tornado hit last March, his communication with me throughout the whole day, that's why I have trust in the guy. All day long, he stayed with me, messaging me, telling me, it's coming your way, it's coming your way, it's coming your way. And I'm firing back, should I post, should I post, should I post? He's like, wait. You got to go now. Post it. It's certainly heading your way. The minute he says that, I send it out. And may have saved lives, may not have, who knows. Just gave everybody plenty of time to get where they needed to get. But there's Angela. What's up, Mr. Gilbert? So anyway, it's going to get cold next week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, at 0 or below. Night temperatures, day temperatures, not much better. We've been through this. Hello, Christy. We've been through this. Pets, elderly, trickle your water, do all that, because it's speak of the devil. He must have heard me talking about him. Zach pops on here. So, and I was saying good things, Zach. I was telling them the reasons why I follow your forecast and the trust I have in you from last year. We get blizzards this weekend. Zach said we're getting 44 inches of snow by Monday morning on the ground. Guarantees it. He said he guarantees that as much as Purdue goes undefeated this year. So I don't know. It's kind of iffy. With Zach and Carl on here, I'm sure that's fun. No, the last map I saw from him is south of Indy, pretty much is an inch or less, and totals go up further north you go. That's the way it looked. Now they had a meeting tonight. I know they had a meeting at 7. I was going to see if you wanted to zoom in a little later, but we might wait until Friday or Saturday to do that. But maybe they've changed. Maybe some things have changed, and I'll check when we get off here. But follow his site. Good dude. He's going to be down here during the eclipse. So, and they're going to have some of their gear ready to lose the bet. Wait a minute. No. Did I bet you on the IU Purdue games? Why are you guys showing up like this? Hello, Jackie. No. What did I bet? I forget what I bet you. See, back to back, 2 Purdue guys, Carl and Zach. What's up, Zach? So unless he's changed his forecast from a little bit ago, It's 1 inch or less south of Indianapolis, pretty much, and totals go up the further north you go. But it's going to get pulled up. Oh, gosh. Where's that Nebraska team at when you need them? I can't talk crap. I use horrible. I'm not watching them the rest of the year. It doesn't matter about the Purdue game coming up. I could care less. They're bad. What's up, Rusty? It is going to get cold. Oh, wait a minute. Carl's got a hidden one here. I got to unhide. I agree, Karma. Oh, my fault. Purdue wins. Hang on, Dana. Purdue wins. You have to wear a Purdue shirt I provide you at the golf outing. IU wins a sponsor hole. Yeah, I know. Did it say shit? You have to wear Purdue shit. That's poetic. That's perfect. You're right the first time. Get him, Angie. Get him, Angie. I know. Fox 59. Zach, did you see that? Fox 59 has 6 inches for Southern Indiana. And it's got everybody all frazzled. Hello, Ann. Look, I don't watch. I watch Zach. If Zach says 1 inch or less, by God, that's what I'm going on. I have a custom shirt. I have a feeling this is not good. You're going to have to send me a picture of that shirt before I agree to that specific shirt. Angie, this is a family show, and we're talking snow. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Michelle. I don't know what's on your gutter minding it tonight, young lady. No, we're not getting snow. We're getting a dusting down here. You guys are too far south. Bump it up there around Lake Effect snow area, then you can get all the snow you want. But as of right now, last I saw from Zach and Company was less than 1 inch in our area. Avon North, Indy North, it starts getting a little up in his area. They're going to get some snow. Type that in there, Angie. I want to read it. I can't open my messages. Oh, I dear 6 inches. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Joe Hankins. What's up, JTH Construction? There's CB. I heard 6 inches. Let's hurry run to the store about that. Is it guy 6 inches or is it actual 6 inches? That's the question we need to ask. It's not. It's after 9. We can go this route. 6 inches of snow. That's what I'm hearing. No, less than 1 inch in this area. That's what I'm sticking to. Y'all can watch your other channels. I'm loyal. So unless Zach pops on here and says, boom, we've updated it. What's up, Joe? Where can we watch Zach? Zach, you want to post your website? He's on. You follow him on Facebook. He's they're gonna make me pull it up. Corey, you typing that? Angie, you would make me get off here. Push. Hang on. I'll get the link. Just for you, Ange. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go this route. Yeah. I was gonna. There you go. Corey's got it. The Indiana Weather Network. All right, hang on. We're getting tons of messages here. All right. Deborah says, I just don't want to have snow in April like we had 5 years ago. I would rather have white. No, now what did somebody else? Oh, Andy. Zach says right now we stick to trace to one, perhaps 1 to 2 local heavier snow bands. 2 inches max then. That's what she said. 2 inches max in our area. There you go. Here's where you can watch Zach. And Zach's a man. Like I said, military, good dude. He is a Purdue fan like Carl, which y'all can't be perfect. So, follow him. I have the utmost trust in him. After the way they handled themselves last year during the tornadoes, contacting us, stayed in touch all the way through. And they're going to be down here during the eclipse. They're going to need some place to stay. Joey's on the right path. 2 inches max. It's cold out. Got some turtling going on. And the way it talks about Monday and Tuesday, that might be down to 1 inch, because that's I hate. I know tornado season is 2 months away. It can't get here soon. I'd rather have to deal with storms than this cold weather, cold weather, because I can't wear shorts. My limit is 15 degrees or less. Two-inch less. I had my snow. Yeah, isn't that the truth? You wash your car, it's gonna rain. You put your snowplow on, you forget it. So yeah, below 15 degrees, I wear pants. So probably next Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to wear pants to work. I'm in shorts now. I wore shorts and a sweatshirt to work today. It don't bother me. But when you get down there to 15 and the wind chill dips below 0, that's when you get 2 inches or less. And I don't like that. So yeah. Welcome to Indiana. And we choose to live here. Uh-oh. Somebody, Angela's. Are we still talking about the snow? What's up, Reed? Angie, you've had more posts hidden tonight. You've been swearing on here quite a bit. Your resolution must be to swear more. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, we choose to live here. There's a Baker, Florida, or is it Baker, Alabama? Baker, Florida, right by the Florida border. It's a little bitty redneck town, I'm sure. Population, whatever, small. There you go. Zach and company's going to be down here during the eclipse. They may end up here at the Porch Time Studios in a bed and breakfast setup. Who knows? There's some other things going on. We might run them over to the Lock House and make them stay there and hit that zoo. But if Carl didn't live out in the boonies, we could cover it all there. But he is literally out in the boonies. And my worry is if you get outside of town, you're not going to be able to get back inside of town until late after the eclipse, when 100,000 people leave our county. Carl's wide open. He's out there along the interstate and everything. He's probably a half an hour closer to you. Hello, Tracy. Eclipse is going to be big. You're just going to start seeing more and more coverage of this. Zach will be down here selling merchandise, going live, giving updates, and they're going to join us somewhere. We're still searching. The day of the eclipse, we're just going to set up and go live off and on all day long. Maybe get a crowd gather around us. We just might make our own party. Come on over. We can make some chili and cinnamon rolls. There you go. We can watch from the back porch, the back deck of the Lauk estate. As long as you don't cuss the way you've been and keep that dirty talk down. It's a family show. We're after 9 though. We're good. We're after 9 p.m. Cinnamon rolls during the chili and cinnamon rolls during an eclipse. Is that the meal? What is the meal? What is the perfect meal for the eclipse? Do we have that set in stone yet? I would think barbecue. I mean, we could all burn up some brisket. I mean, some loin. I know Big Daddy's got a grill that'd cook all that. A man could cook some steaks. But just remember, if you go outside of town, I'm not sitting in a hot tub with Zach, Paul, and myself. We're not doing that. That'd be on camera. Corey may be in town too. We're not doing that. Sorry, Angie. I don't know if we could all squeeze in a hot tub too. Beer and pizza. That's like an everyday thing, though. I mean, you got to come with something. This is the largest eclipse that we will ever see, and probably in our lifetime. I think I'm correct in saying that. Hello, Misty. Chris Dubetsky. Wow, hang on a minute. Long time no see. That's an actual Army buddy of mine from Germany. Last I knew, he lived upstate New York. We can have Paul put a rib in the air fryer. There we go. Chris, you still upstate, or did you finally cave and move to Minnesota? Hey, Ben Dubetsky. Haven't seen that guy on here for a while. What's up, Eric? Close? August 2044. So some of us may not be around. But I'm 29, 20 more. I might still be around that one. What's up, Ben? All you old timers are showing up tonight. It's reunion day on here. I'm loving it. August 2044. Hey, Ben. There's Teresa Mesmer, Fathom Real Estate. How you doing, Teresa? So yeah, we got to come hard. There's Shelly. We might just say, hey, why don't we all meet somewhere? I don't care if it's at the fairgrounds or at the park or at Angie's house or at the armory or out at Corey's house out in a field. We all just need to meet somewhere. And wait a minute. You're getting banned. You're banned. Shelly, thank you. Woohoo! Hello, Tammy. Shelly's on the star kick tonight. Woohoo! That is totally unnecessary, Angela Lauk. I'm telling Paul. Oh, I'm not even rereading that. I'm just skimming over that. I'm ignoring that. That is a thought, though. I'd drop a Baby Ruth in that hot tub, it'd be over with. Zach has glasses. I think they're going to be selling. The actual legal. But the thing is, look at Teresa. Thank you so much. Woohoo! I know, Ben. Thank you, Teresa. Angie out of nowhere. The bad thing about being outside of town, if you're outside of town, where are you going? Zach sending stars. Look at that. If you're outside of town, getting back inside of town will not be easy until later that late that evening of the day of the eclipse. They're expecting 100,000 people to pour into Morgan County. I will say that again, 100,000 people to pour into Morgan County. We are not equipped to handle 100,000 people. Hotels are booked in Bloomington, in Martinsville, and all surrounding counties of the path of this eclipse. And if you don't believe me, look it up. There has been meetings. There have been people in here. We have been live with this. I've talked to Abby. Talked to Zach. What's up, Don? It is going to be an event. People come from all around the world. I want to say April 8th. Am I wrong by saying that? Am I right on that, Zach? People come from all around the world to track these things. There are lunatics that follow this stuff year round. That's their thing. Let them have it. I watch the Cubs and the Hoosiers and Notre Dame. They track eclipses. That's their thing. I don't know. Hello, Stacy. April 8th. What a lucky guess. So it's going to be a massive day. It's going to be a huge day in Morgan County. I say we all meet somewhere, 50 to 100 of us, go live, be rowdy, maybe a few adult beverages, some barbecuing, have fun with Zach and his crew. I mean, if we're going to go out, we got to go out in style. Got to have some fun. This is Mr. Swango. How you doing, Mikey? It's a good man right there. I gotta get Mikey and a couple of us should be going somewhere here real soon. 99 Crab, I believe it is. And, oh, whoa. Well, I can't bring this up. Wait a minute. They're bringing the whiskey. That's what I'm talking about. Now they're playing. Not as crazy as watching the Cubs again. You're right. Go Red Sox. No. Shots fired, right? Oh, we'll be prepared, Zach. We're gonna all be prepared for that. I love it. It's gonna be a good time. You know what? No matter where we end up. On the roof here, Laux, fairgrounds, I don't care. We're going to have some fun. We're going to go live off and on. We'll try to stay professional at all costs. Not guaranteeing that on that day. We were going to try to do a concert and things like that. That could be tricky. Insurance and thank you. Carl and I finally agree on a sports team. I think Zach's a Cubs fan also. So, no, wait a minute. Is he a Cardinals fan? He can't be a Purdue and a Cardinals fan. I think he's a Cubs fan. Now he's waiting to type his reply. God, I knew it. How do you root for the Boilers and the Cardinals? Do you cheer for the dealer in Vegas? Come on. There is no way. Cardinals fan. Wow. Carl don't care, though, because you're a Boiler fan. As long as we're all Notre Dame football fans. The audacity, exactly, Ben. The evil empire of the National League. Hey, did you guys hear Nick Saban retired today? Kind of shocked at that. I'd be curious who they replace him with. Someone said Tommy Reese, and I started laughing. Oh, wait a minute. Well, is our good. Angie, that's like 4. There's another Professor Grumpish. What are you drinking? Are you on the sauce over there? Like I'm telling Baker, you're about one black mark away from getting banned for a good hour. I should have had you come in. I'm glad. Wait a minute. I'm glad I didn't say, hey, meet me over here. Angela Lauk. You got a slide in your house now, by the way. I saw the video. When can I come over and put a brown streak down the center of that slide? I don't seem... You really want to talk about... Oh, that's true. No, better not. Better not, Angela. I don't see him staying at Michigan now that he's won it. It's only going to get worse. They'll they'll make it tougher on him every year. It seems like they tried running him out of town this year with the NCAA, not the University of Michigan, but I can see him doing it. I just don't know which team would take him. He seems to be a 4 or 5 year guy, and then everybody's worn out on his antics, which in the NFL that seems to be the average lifespan of a coach anymore. I don't know. I think it'd be good for the game. I don't watch much NFL anymore. Titans would be ideal. Someone said Chargers today, and work with yeah. Hey Bear, Herbert or whatever his name is. I like that kid, big arm. Coach was an idiot, but I don't watch a lot of professional football. Kind of turned it off a few years ago. My own personal choice. I have my reasons. I'll stick with college. I follow it somewhat though. I may have watched one entire game, the entire season of the Colts this year. But I'll stick with college football for now. The NIL's killing college football and college basketball, in my opinion. And I think that had a lot to do with Saban stepping down. It's not the same at all. You don't draft. You don't recruit a class and they stay together for 4 years and your finished product is what they put on the field their senior year. That's over with. You got to recruit 2 or 3 kids and then you NIL other kids to come to your school to pick your roster up what you just lost to them going NIL to other schools. And it's everybody swapping money back and forth. I don't know. That's kind of a turnoff. Frustrating. They might as well make the tournament field out to 20 or 64 in football now and just play it all year long. Because you're going to have kids are going to be jumping. They got to get it under control. I say you have to go to a school you sign up for 2 years, and then you can jump ship one time, and that's it. After that, you're stuck. Get all the NIL money you want, happy for you, but you can't be jumping in that portal after every season. There's kids that have been playing for 3 and 4 teams and start next year. That's crazy. There's no reason to develop them. Why would a coach put his time into developing young talent when they're going to go somewhere else? I'm going to develop you to go play for Kirby Smart or Coach Freeman or whoever. Hello, Marcia. Anyway, those are just my thoughts on it. I hate it. I always wish there was a championship in college football because I didn't like the bowl games deciding it and then a room full of old white dudes betting on who they think should be the champion and that's it. I didn't agree with that ever. So I'm glad they have a playoff, but I don't agree with where it's heading as an entirety. Same thing with college basketball. Indiana's horrible, by the way. But Zach was just on here. Back to weather. Tracer an inch or less in our area. He's sticking to it. What's up, Mr. Hoskins? An inch or less in our area north of Indy. Amounts go up. South of Indy, amounts go down. That's simple. That's what we got. We're sticking to it. I don't care what Fox 59 says or any other streaming news agency, weather agency. I'm sticking with Zach. But he asked me how much snow we getting. Inch or less southern India. That's the last thing I read. Now, if I wake up tomorrow morning and Zach's put on there, shifted the line further south and we're going to get 2 to 3 inches, then I'll say, hey, we may get 2 to 3 inches of snow here. Now, he did say there may be a couple pockets where you can get a couple inches of snow. So if you wake up, there you go. There you go. There's a man right there. Hello, Kaylee. There's a man right there. It'll start on rain Friday a.m. and transition to snow or rain mix later on Friday. Probably when the cold air takes over will determine. I'm no weather guy, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn last night. No, I'm teasing. It'll determine how much snow you're going to get. In southern Indiana probably isn't going to get as cold as quick. So Inch or less. There may be a couple pockets of 2 inches around here. So don't freak out. He said inch or less, and we got 2 inches of snow. He wasn't right. I don't think he's going to tell you, Terre Haute to Richmond, exactly how much you're going to get in your yard to the 10th degree. What is your deal? that's and why is it block poop? That's kind of silly. No, I didn't stay at the Holiday Inn. I didn't defecate on the couch at the Holiday Inn. Hoskins, you can say that on air. It's been worse than that earlier when we were doing this. Joey G said 2-inch max as cold as it's going to be. So, yeah, it's been that kind of, and it was that from the get-go tonight. That's the way the show started. So I don't know if y'all been cooped up too much or what. Zach's out. Be safe. Oh, that Hoskins. Oh, Zach. Zach, be safe. I'll get a hold of you. Might try to zoom you in as we get close to the weekend. Thanks for jumping on, man. Indiana Weather Network's one and only Zach Walters, all the way up there at West Lafayette. Yes, sir. We need to do that. We need to get that done. Might put that in a little group. Our little groupie. See what works best for everybody. I got some info for you anyway. I'll text you a little later. Something interesting came up that you might find interesting. When's the polar vortex crap show starting, and what are the chances power outages here? Thanks. Zach can't leave now. Stacy, it looked like Sunday into Monday into Tuesday, but what I saw tonight was the temperatures are still dropping down there, but they're not near as cold as they first predicted. And I'm going off the National Weather Service on this one. Temperature-wise, I've seen -4 on one of them. Now everything is at 0 or above. I think with wind, there's always a chance of a power outage in this area, but I don't think we're supposed to get much wind after Sunday. Don't quote me there. Go to the Indiana Weather Network. Follow Zach. Follow Indiana Weather Network. They will keep you informed on all that. They stay on top of the winter weather between snowstorms and thunderstorms. This is Zach's life. He loves it. So he's more than happy to answer questions like that. And he posted about 2 hours ago his forecast snow line and where it at. And we were an inch or less south of Indy. And he's sticking to that as of right now. So, because there are weather stations out there saying we're going to get 6 inches of snow here Friday into Saturday. And there was someone on here that said that they don't know what 6 inches is. And Hoskins said something, and Joey G said something. What's up, Brian Holly? Hello, Sarah. Hello, Desi. Starting early Sunday, the temps will begin to drop. Wind chills late Sunday will be in the negatives. Real deal starts Monday. But any heavy wind with that, Zach? Power outages, things like that. I know it could happen any time, but no real threat of power outages or anything like that due to wind. What's the star next to his name? Is that... Oh, because he gave stars, I bet. Okay. I'm liking that. I'm digging that star. Digging it. Yeah, winter's going to hit us in the face. We have been lucky to this point. We've had a very mild winter. We haven't had a bad winter in quite some time. We've had some cold snaps. We've had some sub-freezing snaps, 2 or 3 days, and then we're back out of it. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Tina. But I still think we're in for a doozy of a winter. I still think it's going to pile up on us as we move through January into February. Weirdest month. There you go. On the money. Heavy wind on Saturday. Can't rule out isolated power outages, but nothing widespread. If snow falls simultaneously, poor visibility is likely. Thank you, Zach. I seen them warming back up in the 30s, Wendell, which we can deal with that. And I didn't see anything. I saw one day where we dipped down to like 9. So I'm good with that. Anything above 15 degrees, I'm during the night, during the day, anything above 20, 25, how you doing, Sarah? I'm good with that. So that stuff doesn't bother me. If you guys really want to have some fun, we can sit on here one of these nights and talk about conspiracy theory time. The 13th month. I've been down that rabbit hole lately because I was one of those kids that are like, October. 40 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts on Friday. Woo! Good thing I got lead in my pants. It won't move me. Gotta secure your trash cans though, because I had to chase mine one time, like to Morgan Street from here. I come home from work and I'm driving down the St. Clair and I look over and go, hey, looks like my trash can. Oh, it is my trash can. Like 2 blocks from me. Yeah, secure them. Anyway, if you really want to have some fun late one night, we can go 13th month and have some fun with that. I've been down that rabbit hole lately. Because you add them up and look at the numbers and the origination of the numbers. Wait a minute, of the letters, of the words, they don't add up. They don't match up. Hello, Danny. And it's between June and July. That's the missing month. Sol, I think it is SOL, which is kind of weird. Why they took it out? I'm not making this up. Do your research. All right, what we got? We don't have 38 minutes. Anybody got anything else? We got weather in. We got some sports. We got some conspiracy stuff. We got Carl. We got Angie. We got Zach. Zach, how much snow are you going to get there in Lafayette? You guys are going to get about 4? I say that's not much snow. That's not much snow. Now, it's going to stick around, though, because... Hello, Desi. Because the temperatures are going to be cold. And I hate cold. Anytime I have to wear pants, it's cold. You see me in pants, I'm cold. Indians could do it. They didn't wear pants. They didn't wear shirts. I wonder if they stayed in their teepees all night during weather like this. I know they migrated south sometimes. Sometimes they couldn't. So, see me in pants, you know it's cold, and I'll have pants on next week. I hate it. I was hoping to go 2024 shorts only. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. A little bit frustrated with that. Anyway, don't forget the eclipse. Zach will be down here on the 7th. He's going to go to the concert, I believe, sell some of his merchandise, set up, have some fun. We're going to try to make our way to him, go live there a little bit. The 8th, location to be determined yet. There you go. She's exactly right there. No snow here. She's in Florida, but I'm home tomorrow. And Indians were known to drink a bit. Yeah, well, they had to stay warm, and they probably had buffalo skin and stuff like that wrapped around them, so they probably stayed warm inside with a nice fire going, which sounds cozy. Lost my train of thought now. Now I'm stuck. Oh, the eclipse. Location to be determined yet, but we're going to try to get together, have some fun, go live. They're going to have merchandise. We're going to be live. Should be a good time. We're going to try to have some merchandise. So, don't forget, April 7th and 8th. 8th's the big day. Saturday morning at 6 a.m., cold and snowy. At your house or my house, Eric? Because got to be specific here. Because I don't think it snows in Center Grove, does it? He knew that was coming. Well, hello, Chloe. Hello, Natasha. Everything I've seen is just chilly and snowy, Eric. Yeah, that's true. Hello, Christine. Desi, were you anywhere near those tornadoes down there? Palm Beach area? How you doing, Chloe? I'll be driving into work. No, we have heated roads, right? I'm good, dear. I am as good as I'm going to be. I just sent a video to Lori and Kristen and Keaton and Caleb. It came across TikTok. It was the old Chargers-Bengals game back in 1982, mind you. That was AFC Championship. It was minus 15 degrees at kickoff. And we watched it. We were a Chargers fan. Don Coryell was a coach. Somehow we were related, whatever, through the grapevine, whatever. But we actually met the team and had fun with them later on, a couple years up at Indy. And but we watched it. The Chargers got beat. But Timmy and I decided we didn't get enough football that day, so we went out. And there was snow on the ground, I believe. But I know it was like minus 10 here. We went outside and threw the football around, and Dad came out and just wore us out, both of us. Because we'd snuck out because it was minus 10. And we're out there, and he just ripped our butts up one side. Probably deserved it for something else, but I sent that to him, and I said, I know exactly what we were doing this day, right here. So, stuff like that happens all the time. Anyway, get through this cold snap. It's supposed to get back up to normal, 30 to 35 it looked like. If you got pets, get them inside. If you got elderly neighbors, let them know. We got some cold weather coming 3 or 4 days in a row. Just check in on them. Let them know it's going to be not nice. This Saturday from noon to 4, we will be at the Humane Society here in town. Stop by. They have a list. It's on the picture I posted. Drop some donations off. Drop some money off. Everything goes to them. We're just going to be the voice there, 12 to 4. See what we can do to help them. They're in dire straits right now, especially this time of year. Hello, Tracy. Meet us over there. Come over, say hi. And if you... No, I'm not going to say nothing because Carl would set me up on something. He would... I'm not doing it. Not doing it. We'll be there 12 to 4 on Saturday at the Morgan County Humane Society. Stop over and say hi to us. Have some fun with that. Got to get Eli Haggard in here real soon. I got to get Christy Woods back in here. She was supposed to come in Sunday. I had the... Is Angie on here? I hope not. She's going to love this. I had the stomach bug Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And I'm telling you right now, you don't want it. No fever. I didn't feel bad at all. But you don't want to be far from a toilet. I'm just letting you know that. Because, yeah. It'll clean you out. It hits quick and it goes away. So, if I wasn't sleeping, I was doing something else began with S. And it wasn't fun. It wasn't showering either. So, anyway, got some shows coming up. Of course, we got our golf outing coming up. Huge event. Cannot wait for that this year. You're going to start seeing those flyers here pretty soon. Rob's already sent out the entire schedule for Drink the Creek, Cedar Creek 2024. I mean, look at that. Don't forget about the pre-fair concert. Fair's early again this year. That's when we're doing it. It's going to be always right after the 4th of July. Carl's waiting in the wings. Natasha, you're right. Like 2-3 days, and it's over with. But I mean, it hits hard. He's just sitting there. Probably smoking a cigar, waiting for me to say something. Lights me up. Yeah, it gets you 3 days, and then it's gone. It's like, okay, I'm probably lost a pound or two that I needed to, so I'm good. Golf outing with Purdue shirt for Kevin. Why do I put myself through this? It'll be fun. I know me and him, he jabs at me a lot, but dude's heart's in a good place, and he knows this is all for good charity, good cause. Drinking whiskey, no cigar. There you go. Perfect. Hey, you gotta try this. Boomba, B-U-M-B-U. Get you a little bit of that rum. B-U-M-B-U. Thanks, Natasha. I normally, if I ever get sick during the year, it's like this time of year, I'll catch the flu for a couple days, then be done with it. Sinuses never go away, really, but maybe an ear infection or two off and on, but that's it. Normally the flu for 2-3 days, and I'm good. So if that's all I get this year, I'm happy with that. I can live with that. Boomba, B-U-M-B-U. You got to try that, Carl. Good stuff. My kids have been sick. Yeah. It's going around. It'll hit a household and go through the whole house. And it's a now. You know what? You've had that? You've had Boomba. That stuff's fire. I couldn't believe it. Like, you can drink it like tea, which is not good. It'll knock you on your butt. All right, guys. Got anything else you want to add, say, discuss? Be safe. We're going to get snowy roads real soon. Remember to drive on how to drive on snow and ice. I drive slow anyway, so just go on around me because I'm, of course, boiler up. You guys are going to love basketball this year. You guys don't win it. Shame on you, because there's no reason you shouldn't. This has to be your year. Stay safe out there. The world is bad enough. Try to be kind. Oh my gosh, I forgot Chloe. Look at this. Bashing me. Chloe hits me in the face with the pie one time, and now she's coming on here and saying this. I see how you are. She did eat that massive strawberry pie. That was the biggest strawberry pie I've ever seen in my life. Only because I love you. Would love you too, girl. That is the... Also, it's funny, right? No, I'm not in the Homa. There's tons of IU fans. We're just not talking this year because we're horrible. Horrible beyond repair right now. I know, that's why I wanted you to slow down, don't eat it all, take it home with you and enjoy it. That thing was 2 to 3 strawberries thick. Veronica did a heck of a job. Thank you, Gray's Restaurant, for that. That was a phenomenal gift. And the pie that you hit me in the face with tasted awesome. I wish I could have taken it home, but it was in my ear and my nose, beard, down my shirt. What a mess. That was for a great cause, though. That was for a great cause. That was a fun day. So. It's not. Hey, I'm still an IU fan. I just know they stink right now. I'll still cheer for them. Hey, Cubs fan, come on. Cheered for 62 win teams for 30 years. But they're horrible. IU is horrible. I think you and I and a couple other people could beat Rutgers this year, and we didn't. Didn't even come close. All right, guys. That's going to be it for tonight. Don't forget, Saturday at the Humane Society, noon to 4. Stop over and see us. Help out the Humane Society. Those pets need it. This is a tough time of year for all of them. Zach, if you're on, that's a yes. I'll text you here in a minute. Do what you can. I know money's tight for everybody right now. So good to be back on tonight. Break time's over. Time to get back at it. So love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Behave. Some of you, Carl, Chloe, Angie, Zach, you guys behave. Get no trouble. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you sometime this weekend.